Welcome to Dinner in the Dark. As you can see, our advocacy is to help combat blindness. So tonight we'll all be blindfolded and we'll be eating in the dark. So have a wonderful evening, and if you'd like to have your picture taken or proceed to registration, it's just on your left.
Thank you.
Anytime.
So this is the second annual event of Dinner in the Dark by Eye Society, which is one of the biggest retailers of eyewear. Dinner in the Dark is a unique, highly sensorial dining experience where diners eat their meal in the dark setting without seeing their food. Scientists say that the sense of sight provides 80% of all information we receive and process about the world, and removal or restriction of this sense of sight will heighten all other senses: hearing, smelling, touch, and taste, making the Dinner in the Dark experience one of a kind. Dinner in the Dark is a franchise in the United Kingdom brought to the Philippines by Eye Society, the #1 luxury eyewear retailer, which exclusively imports and distributes Luxxotica brands such as Ray-Ban, Chanel, Prada, Giorgio Armani, Burberry, Versace, and more. This second anniversary Dinner in the Dark was catered by Celebrity Chef Margarita Fores, who is recognized as Asia's best female chef and specializes in contemporary Italian cuisine and highly regarded for her stable of successful restaurants including Alta, Lusso, Grace Park, and Cibo. The event benefits the iBank Foundation of the Philippines, a non-profit organization that owns and operates a medical eye banking facility with an aim of preventing needless blindness.
everybody. Gosh, I can't see anybody. This is really dark. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dinner in the Dark. Eye Society and Vision Express proudly introduced this concept to the Philippines last year to make people aware of the fight against blindness. As you saw in the screen earlier, by 2050, half the world will need glasses because of time spent in front of computers, phones, and tablets. That means over 5 billion people will have impaired vision. At Eye Society and Vision Express, we use the latest technology to improve eye health and eye care. Every day, our team works to detect, prevent, and find solutions for sight impairments that sometimes customers or clients don't even know exist. While we are at it, we throw in a touch of style to people's lives. It certainly makes it easier with the help of the best and biggest luxury brands supporting us at every step of the way. The experience you'll have tonight will be a treat for your senses. As you cover your eyes with blindfolds, your sense of taste will be heightened to fully appreciate every bite you take. The texture of the food, the aroma of the spices, the crackle as you chew will all be more apparent to you. We hope you leave tonight with two things: a wonderful memory of your experience tonight and a renewed appreciation of your sense of sight. Thank you for joining us today, and bon appetit. Good evening, everybody.
Thank you very much, Mr. Giorgio Armani. Please stay on stage as we both introduce and welcome this year's Dinner in the Dark partner. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Philippine Pride and Asia.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Marani. I'm actually really flustered and a little bit emotional because I'm really very thankful that I've been blessed with this wonderful opportunity to partner with Eye Society this evening. Being in the food business and being a chef, I realized that the appreciation of whatever we do in this industry has a lot to do with all the senses. And the minute you lose one sense, it changes the whole game. And so when Mr. Marani and of course Neelam, the young spirit behind Eye Society, asked me to be part of this project, I was actually really blown away because then, first of all, it challenged me about what to put on the table for all of you this evening. And at the same time, I felt an absolute gift from the heavens because the chance to be able to do this and to support your advocacy for the ibank Foundation of the Philippines and for all that you do with Eye Society, supporting your project to help people who are impaired with this sense of sight is an absolute blessing. Actually, I had a chance to chat with Dr. Mingita Padilla maybe just 30 minutes ago, and I think that the heavens conspired because she told me that my father was very instrumental to start the ibank Foundation. He apparently gave her the seed money to start it just at Makati Med. And Neelam being my son Amaro's friend, I'm getting teary-eyed, sorry. I think that maybe the heavens conspired to make me part of this wonderful occasion this evening. So I'm shortening it so you can eat soon. But thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure working with you, an honor working with you. And I was just talking to her before coming in here, and I was telling her that since I was 3 years old, her dad was taking care of me. I still have a cut in my leg, and I remember he's the one who did it. So you can imagine how we all got here together. This is some kind of destiny.
It's really destiny. So I realized that you're all going to be blindfolded when you enjoy our food. So don't cheat, because then I think that the whole exercise will allow you to appreciate the entire spirit of the event. And thank you so much, Nia, for letting me be a part of this.
So let your clothes get stained, let your suits get stained, no problem, but make sure you don't cheat. Bon appetit, everybody. Have a good evening.
Bon appetit to everyone. Thank you so much.
I
Eye Society's advocacy, and why we're here, and what difference we want to make in this world, and what we want to do, and what we want people to know out there in the Philippines, and what we can do to help them. So just to let everybody know, in Eye Society, we want to explain digital eye strain. Everybody knows that when you spend 2 hours in front of your computer and your eyes get watery and your eyes are burning, what is that? And on top of that, when you work in your office, you sit in front of your computer for 11 hours a day and you're looking at your phone when you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do when you sleep at night. And you Netflix and we're Facebooking and we're Instagramming. Imagine how much blue light is entering your eyes and nobody is taking care of it or even being vocal about it. That's why we're here today. We want to explain to you, in a fact, by 2020, researchers say employees will access their work through 6 different devices throughout the day. Imagine using your email, your cell phone, WhatsApp, everything emitting blue light into your eyes. What is blue light? Blue light is the light that enters your eyes and it affects your retina. So it's high energy compared to warmer light. So when blue light enters your eyes, it causes retinal damage. Inside your eye, there's a thing called the lutein. Lutein is a nutrient to help protect your retina. So your lutein is like every muscle in your body. It's going to disintegrate over time anyways. We have to make sure it doesn't disintegrate faster. And now, 35% of the world's lutein is disintegrating way faster than in the 1950s. Just to give you a heads up, when your lutein in your eye is completely disintegrated, you're completely blind. This is something that does not grow back. It's not something that you can eat. It's not something that you can do and add to your eye to grow back. So we want everybody to know, what is the solution? How can we help people understand, with all your help to spread the word, what can we do to make this known? So what we're saying is we have a new technology with our partners from Tokai, who's here today as well. They've brought to us an amazing lens called Lutina lenses. In a 30-second video, let me show you what Lutina lenses can do for you, your children, your next generation, and moving forward. Please watch the screen. So a very quick video to explain to you, as you saw, conventional lenses, the blue light, so from your phone, directly enters your eye. But when you use Tokai Lutina lenses, which you get exclusively at our stores, it protects the light from entering your eyes and just prevents, and you can detect this by just getting your eye checkup twice a year. You can prevent this by using the right lenses, the right Lutina lenses, or any lenses that fit your lifestyle. And of course, that leads to our solution, which is to prevent blindness and fight blindness in the Philippines. The country, by the way, the Philippines is one of the countries in all of Asia that uses the most amount of gadgets. So we're using the most amount of gadgets, but we're not protecting our eyes, and no one's talking about it. Nobody is benefiting, and that's why we're here today. So with your help, we really want to make sure that in the country that we all love so much, we are letting everybody know that we are here to fight blindness together. Thank you so much.
Review of Dinner in the Dark. Please do not forget, of course, to use for your location, SM or Premiere.
The nearest to you, 3 o'clock is where your knife is, that's to your right. And then 9 o'clock is your left, that's where your fork is. Alright, let's do it again. 12 o'clock is the furthest away from you. 6 o'clock is the nearest to you. 3 o'clock is your knife. And 9 o'clock is your fork. Okay, we can start putting our blindfolds on. Water. Everyone, blindfolds on, blindfolds on. Ready, cheer. We can start supervising. Don't serve first. Don't serve. Wait, excuse me. Don't serve.
So we're about to start. So if everyone can just place their blindfold on. So we're about to start, guys. So if everyone
1 o'clock is water, 2 o'clock is champagne. Alright. Everyone with their blindfolds on, please. Alright. Everyone with your blindfold on. With your blindfold on. Alright, Alejandra, right hand. Jill, right hand. Oh, that's your left, Jill.
that's my right.
That's your right. Okay, I'm just checking. Right hand, please, Lord. Alright, right hand, Sam. Right hand, Carlos. Okay, left hand, everyone. Left hand.
La derecha, Carlos.
Left hand, please. Left hand.
Izquierda, Carlos.
Alright. Okay, so you may now get your fork and your knife. You can start feeling your plate with your fork and knife.
There's some food already.
Alright. Feel your plate first before touching the food. Feel the plate. Make sure you familiarize yourself with the plate. That's nice.
Wait, there's a new place.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the name of your Jenny and John.
Found your champagne?
Blindfolds on,
We're going.
Yes, you have a plate. Alright, I want you to pick up your fork and your knife. Try to go around.
Doing great, John. Very polite. Big bite. But since you got the big bite out of it, practically ate the whole plate already.
fun watching you guys.
So you can finish this in 3 to 4 bites.
I can tell you one thing, the flavor is a lot better than last year. Sorry, I'm pressed, so I got to look at my food sometimes too.
Fully experience your meal.
You say you cheated last time a little bit?
Facilitators, please continue raising your hand if you
We got a sea bass next.
Fruit Imperial.
That's gonna be gorgeous.
So it's gonna be the same champagne that we're pairing it with.
We'll eat
It's
it
gonna be
blindfolded,
Seas,
but
it's gonna have
obviously you
one
gotta
like
take a
brioche
video of it.
cereal, your plate. It's rectangular right now. This is called the gifts of the sea.
Is there a new plate or is there the same?
It's coming. Elena, you have a new plate in front of you. Please feel your plate.
There's a new plate now?
Alejandra, you have a new plate in front of you. Please feel your plate. It's rectangular.
Alejandra, you have a plate.
You guys should feel your
I
plate.
have a plate.
You have a plate?
Yeah,
Jill?
I can feel it.
Feel it. It's rectangular, so you know the space you're working around.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Feels like
What does it smell like?
It smells like fish, my friend.
keep your blindfold on.
Who's cheating now? Carlos. I'm about to start.
I can see a little bit underneath.
You have to close your eyes, Sam. Close your eyes inside. Yeah. Otherwise, you'll be able to see some light.
With your knife and fork.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much.
And then there's a little garnish on the side. Feel the garnish on the side. It's
Yeah.
like seaweed. What do you guys think it is? It's gifts from the sea. Seaweed. That's a good one though. There's one there. You guys can start tasting.
Oh, just to see.
I have feels. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I had to do this a while ago. I'm so sorry.
No one has eaten salad, right?
Babe, that looks like pure satisfaction.
How's your food, Jill?
Oh my
You
god.
should start eating.
That's what I can say.
It's really soft, so don't worry about cutting it.
You're blind, but that shit is just oozing out of your expression.
Oh, that's a big one you're biting, Jill.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, try.
That is classic. That was fantastic. But when you put on a blindfold, it actually means something else. Because then you're deprived,
How do you guys
you're a
like
pauper,
the pairing of the
you're
fish
desperate.
with the champagne?
and so when you appreciate it, it's at another
Like a
level.
good match, huh?
So, I'm having
It's a very
a glass of
light
Moët,
and it's not super sour.
and tonight it's unlimited.
Cheche, photo op. You can pose, but don't take it off.
This I can foresee is already going to be one of the best party nights of 2017, and not just in terms of alcohol. I'm talking about
show of hands for those who are very happy with the first two courses.
unbelievable.
Sure. All right, you guys ready for the next course?
And it was like an amalgam of different seafoods put together, and it just melted in my mouth. It was really good.
And this is your boyfriend,
Yeah, this is Carlos.
Carlos. Where are you from?
My name's Carlos. I'm from Spain, but I can't actually talk without seeing.
Okay, and how'd you guys meet? Sorry, I gotta have some drama too, right?
We just met around.
Through Jill.
We met through that gentleman over there.
Okay, now we're bringing another gentleman into this picture. Who is this
Thank you.
gentleman?
I'm Gilles.
Where are you from, brother?
I'm from Paris, but I live here. I've been here 3 years.
And what kind of damage you been doing in Manila?
Not much damage, not much damage. I'm providing love and value here.
I see you have no hair by your side
No, not much.
because you want to meet some new women tonight.
Maybe if you have some to introduce. Lord,
Now that is my boy. That is my boy. Welcome to Manila, brother.
Thank you, Lord. It's a pleasure. Manila.
Jesse's old school, but he's already married. He can't teach you new tricks.
Are you guys looking or blinded still?
He prefers to be blindfolded. I'm doing this all blindfolded.
Nice.
How'd you enjoy your meal? Thus far. Jesse.
Me? I'm doing awesome. Awesome. Way
What is your
better than I
favorite
would have
dish?
hoped for. Huh?
What is your favorite dish?
I have to say, the first one and the second one were just both super great.
Was it orgasmic in your mouth?
The first one was, yeah.
And how many orgasms do you have a year?
Enough.
Our brute is now rosé. Cheers. I can't wait for the next dish. What about you? That last dish.
An even better
And remember, guys, hotel food is always overrated.
blindfold on.
What is prepared by a master chef, oh my god, this shit makes it all worthwhile. Cheers.
And then Madrid.
Nearby half of Berlin.
There you go. I'm ready. Elena, smell it.
I think it's 2 billion shares.
Coming in from you, Alejandra.
So one guy is completely heads up because of sorry.
Right in front of you, Carlos.
Alright, I'm gonna focus on
¿Qué es el amor? Dígame.
No siento
Can
olor.
we touch the plate?
No. Me huele como a quemado.
Oh, wow.
¿Entiendes? Quemado.
Alright, I want you guys to feel the edges of your plate. Now smell it. Feel the edges of your
Smells
plate.
amazing.
What do you smell?
The edges of your plate.
It smells like meat. It smells like ribs actually.
Alright, this part is called Gift of the Land. Gift the Earth. So you can start getting your knife and your fork. We're pairing this with
She had a bowl in her company. Someone was working
What do you inhale?
It's smell like a burned wood. Is it?
Yes.
Right? I love
Definitely
this
came
smell.
from the grill.
I love this smell so much.
Jill, you can start eating.
He was getting white
Again?
hair.
Yeah.
Sleepless nights. He was so pissed.
I mean,
You can poke your
grab on the
food,
wall.
Jill.
Yeah, I can. What?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you're right there. You can poke it. Poke it with your fork. Your knife is upside
That's
down.
the big piece.
There you go. You can slice it.
Oh my god, it's very soft.
Are you still involved in that? Only as an investor now. I mean, I think there was a new funding round, right? Huge one.
How is it?
Huge. It's massive. I think so massive it might be a game changer. Yeah, with Uber. Who's coming in is well, the only ones that are public now is Diddy
It's work.
and SoftBank. Both were already investors. Yeah. But there's another.
Circle the shit.
Yeah, but it was like
When the main course
Touch the plate.
Alright guys. Now we have a spoon on your right and a fork on your left. Your water is still at your 1 o'clock and your champagne is at your 2 o'clock. We're pairing this meal up with Moet and Chandon Rosé Imperial. Alright, Jill? You have a spoon on your right and a fork on your left. Oh wow, that's actually a good idea, Sam. Sam,
What can you say? How was that?
you can start eating, Cheche. That's a spoon on your right and a fork on your left.
All right, everybody, the last
Here you go, Lord.
Thank you.
Meal for you. So please, chef, please come up. So hopefully none of you cheated. Chef, take it away.
Hi everyone. So first, for those who cheated, you're excused. But our first dish was a play on 3 very iconic Italian ingredients: Parmigiano, basilico, and tomato. So we had a Parmigiano panna cotta sitting on a pool of Parmigiano cream, and garnished with a nice sheet of tomato leather. So what tasted like champoy, that was the tomato leather. And then we had some sweet basil gelatina on the top, and a little bit of chilled tomato, chilled red wine tomatoes on the top, and a little bit of black olive oil in the bottom when you had some of the cream. So I don't know what you tasted, but I'm hoping that this does justice to the flavors that you enjoyed with the first course. Then the second course was actually, gifts from the Philippine seas. So we had 3 kinds of seafood there. We had Philippine sea bass, apahap in the bottom layer. And we had Capiz scallops, scallops from Capiz on the second layer. And then some nice Negros blue crab on the top. And what kind of divided up the 3 flavors was some gnocco made with kangkong, water spinach. Gnocco is like a fried dough in Italy they enjoy it with prosciutto, but we did it and flavored it with some kangkong tonight, and a little bit of some speckles of seaweed. And then we just put a little bit of garlic butter in the bottom, and a nice like a sabayon of batarga, which is fish roe from Japan. There's batarga from Italy, but there's also batarga from Japan. I can't remember the name in Japanese, but it's cured fish roe from the red mullet, and the black crispy things that you had were some fried nori. It tastes like that. Then, of course, the main course was braised U.S. short rib. It was braised first, and then we grilled it so that you could taste some of the grilled flavor. And then we smoked it, so that was the aroma that you got when we lifted the cloche. And we had some wonderful adlai that was cooked down with some mushroom. And then we flaked some of the short rib, so that was the texture that you got. And then some achara made with organic carrots. I realized that the dinner had to be about aromas and textures, because then you have one sense missing, right? For those who didn't cheat. So I hope that you enjoyed the beef course. Oh, sorry, I forgot the chocolate sauce. Everybody, I think, noticed the chocolate. That's dark chocolate from Davao. And then we also had some cacao nibs. So the crunch that you got that was like, tasted like nuts, were cacao nibs. And these are grown by some wonderful farmers from Davao. And the nibs are like a byproduct from the process of making the chocolate. And finally, for dessert, we had a corn espuma. A mousse made out of local sweet corn, and we did coconut 3 ways. So the first way was the coconut crumble that you got. So when you cook down the coconut and it starts to curdle, you get this latte crumble. And then we had some coconut syrup, which was the glaze that was on the corn espuma. And then we smoked some coconut meat to make the meringue with a little bit of charcoal. So there's 2 ways. You have the white meringue with smoked coconut, and then the black one is made with a little bit of charcoal and smoked coconut. And the charcoal's good for digestion. So this is supposed to help you feel a little bit lighter at the end of the meal. So I hope you enjoyed everything.
Chef, while we have you on stage, please describe to the vegetarians also what they eat.
Yes. Well, the first course was absolutely vegetarian. And for the seafood course, what we substituted the seafood with is, with the mayonnaise, we used just some saffron on your mayonnaise, so no fish roe. And in the bottom, we had asparagus spears in place of the fish. And then the second layer, in place of the scallops, we had some zucchini. And then on the top layer, we had 2 pieces of Filipino squash blossoms from Bataan. And of course, the garlic butter was still there. And for the meat course, I had some comments from those of you who had the meat, the entree, and it was vegetarian. You said that the mushroom tasted like meat, so that was the intention. We grilled a portobello, we made it a portobello steak. And then we, of course, put some sauteed mushrooms on top of your adlai. And the chocolate jus was made with mushroom essence as well. And the dessert is, you can eat the corn and the coconut, so that's all good. Thank you very much, everyone.
Big Bird's Professional Detailers was started in 2003 and has been providing automotive connoisseurs, enthusiasts, and daily users trusted car care services that help them restore, maintain, and beautify their automobiles, and is regarded as the best in the industry. There are many levels of detailers in the city, from near amateurs to auto show level professionals capable of bringing out the best from one's vehicle. So for us, the 3 most important aspects are trust, professionalism,